Okay, so the the thing that I made to remove the curses from myself, I'd been leaving it out in a with the circle of life instead of bound under the stone. And the shape of the stone is actually important as well. Uh, and I got sick. Like, I actually got sick, and bad stuff started happening to me. Like, people started stealing from me, or thinking about stealing from me. And I'm like, it's supposed to remove the curses, but evidently it concentrates that negative energy. It's over here. I'm going to show it to you. If I can get that on. See that stone? That's where it's buried. So that's where I keep it buried, bound, actually. And like the entire binding is interesting how I found out. Like, I was blessing a friend of mine's house, and I was putting my sigil on a six-sided column, and the like, it was like a piece of my soul got ripped out of me. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And I, for years afterwards, or for a long time afterwards, I didn't have energy. And I don't know if it was years or not. But anyway, so I, I put that thing back under it because it'd been attacking me for a while, like it attacked me in my dreams and stuff like that. So I keep it bound, buried, and I'm gonna leave it there, at least for the time being, and I will not be thinking it's a guardian because it it um it evidently it concentrates or pulls in those negative things that are trying to harm me, or maybe they're just ambiguous. Like, I'm standing there, I'm standing on the side of the road, and there's this miasma. It's like pulled off a truck, and I can see this black shadow coming off this truck and into my talisman. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not like focusing or anything. But when I kept it out and in my special box that has the life, the circle of life, I was thinking about grabbing my grimoire that has it in there. But anyway, I think, like, through experimentation, that kind of talisman needs to be bound away. Like, it needs to be, you have to, if it's something removing the curses from your life, it has to be bound. Because otherwise the stuff will come in and attack you by proximity or something like that. I've tried different things because it was interesting, to say the least. When I made my first one, it was like it was a huge one, and it was a cross, and it had put. Well, I don't want to tell you the details, but anyway, it's a lot of freaking spells or prayers. It's a lot of prayers, and bound into an object, and like tons of them, and all of them have to do with removing curses from stopping the attacks, psychic attacks, and stuff like that. So I think at least for now. I mean, sometimes it feels like when I carry it around, it's like it works perfectly. But then it's like there's a negative charge that builds up or something, and then I get sick or bad stuff starts happening to me, like bad luck. Uh, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know for sure. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna continue experimenting with it. I know it does something, but what it does, I don't know. I'm not particularly sure. I'm not. You know, it's not like I have like an inside track on how to bind like this energy, this negative energy away. I'm just praying for it to stop, you know, or wishing for it to stop, wishing for the bad stuff to stop happening in my life, pretty much all the time, you know? And for good life to happen. It's kind of like they're both of them are very important aspects of uh, your life. You know, you don't want the bad stuff to happen. You want the good stuff to happen. And so, I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out if the bad stuff stops happening. I'll give it a month or something like that. If the bad stuff stops happening and I don't stop getting sick, I might do that instead. It's difficult to tell because it's like that's supposed to stop the jinxes and the hexes and like the evil luck and stuff like that. But you know, just you know those random occurrences that just ruin your life. And the other one, my wish gem is for the positive. You know, I want a good life. I want to be happy and successful, stuff like that. I don't know.